The Israeli army did not stop at killing civilians in Gaza with airstrikes, but launched a ground operation to reoccupy the Netzarim corridor from which it withdrew during the ceasefire. The airstrikes targeted the United Nations office in Gaza. One foreign UN staff member was killed. On the other hand, the expulsion of Gazans who returned to their homes after the ceasefire resumed. They started airstrikes and broke the ceasefire. They bombed many points in Gaza. They killed hundreds of innocent Palestinians in 2 days. But the Israeli army did not stop there. It launched a ground operation in the Gaza Strip. Israeli soldiers moved to re-establish the Netzarim corridor that divides Gaza into 2 parts, from which they withdrew with the ceasefire. The Israeli army claimed that the invasion was carried out to increase security support and to create a buffer zone between the north and the south. Hamas made a statement regarding Israel's ground operation. The re-establishment of the Netzarim corridor is a new and dangerous violation of the ceasefire agreement. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz threatened Gaza residents. He said that if the prisoners are not returned, the people of Gaza will be evacuated from the region.
The airstrike against Hamas terrorists was only the first step. The next step will be harsher, and you will pay the price. Soon the evacuation of civilians from the conflict zone will resume.
In addition, Israel has not stopped its airstrikes. The United Nations Project Office in Gaza was targeted. 1 foreign UN staff member was killed. 5 others were injured. UN Secretary General Guterres condemned the attack. He demanded a full investigation. Dozens of Gazans were also killed in attacks across the Strip.
Allah honored me with my son Muhammad, and my wife became pregnant again. My pregnant wife and my son were martyred.
Children were also targeted by Israeli attacks. The cry of a mother who lost her little daughter was heartbreaking. Gaza residents were happy to return to their homes after the ceasefire. However, their happiness was short-lived due to Israeli attacks. Thousands of Gazans had to leave their homes. They set off into the unknown with the few belongings they could take with them. The future of 2 million Gazans is uncertain. Ceasefire negotiations have ground to a halt. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said on Tuesday that negotiations would continue under fire.